Okay, fellas, we are in Zambia. Here's Zambia. See the map? Well, I'd love to say beautiful place, lovely people, but I've never been to Zambia before, so I don't want to lie to you. But I would like to come to Zambia and visit. Maybe go to, what's that place called? Victoria Fall. It looks beautiful. This is the Victoria Fall. Yeah, so on one side is Zambia, the other side is Zimbabwe. Absolutely stunning. If you want to come to Africa and perhaps see falls and all that beautiful stuff, you can go to Zambia or Zimbabwe, you know. So great stuff with Zambia, okay? Okay, Zambia wants diplomats to stop interfering with internal affairs. So if they have things to say to Zambia, they shouldn't use social media. They should go through normal procedures. Crazy stuff. They didn't mention any country, but I think we may find out what this is about. We're going to find out just now. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much for stopping by. You are appreciated. Okay, my name is Zack. I know you probably new here. You're welcome. We like you here. We appreciate you. Please click on the button, subscribe, so we can see each other every day. I'm sure we're going to like each other. There's no doubt about it. You want to know about the continent? This is the place you want to be. We have fun here. It's not just news. It's fun. Sometimes we bash Nigerians. Not today. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So we do it for the good. The goal is for us to grow, have fun, and progress. Great stuff. We're talking about Zambia. See, this is Zambia. Africa has many, many countries, okay? Africa is not a country. It's a continent with many different countries. Anyway, we're going to talk about some other time. Zambia here. Now, in Zambia, the foreign minister has warned diplomats against interfering in a country's affairs days after a U.S. ambassador raised concern about systematic theft of drugs donated to the Southern African state.
We wish to take the opportunity to also reiterate what we have mentioned before as a ministry of the need for the use of formal diplomatic channels in communicating with the general public. We'd like to take this opportunity to again request our cooperating partners to take cognizance of the clear provisions of international law, including the provisions of the Vienna Convention of 1961.
Mulambo Haibe said there was an increasing tendency by envoys to ignore diplomatic channels, and this could undermine the spirit of mutual respect. So it's a clear message to diplomats. Who are diplomats? Diplomats are representatives of other countries in your country. Let's say you are Burundian. You know, the office of South Africans in Burundi are diplomats from South Africa. The office of Nigerian or embassy in Burundi is the Nigerian envoy in Burundi. So last week, well, he did not mention anybody, but we know that Michael Gonzalez, a U.S. ambassador, made a comment that's very interesting. Last week, Gonzalez called a press conference to announce that the U.S. was cutting $50 million of health aid to Zambia because of the theft of life-saving medication that the U.S. has provided for patients.
It is with a heavy heart that I must announce that the United States is cutting $50 million. That's 1.4 billion kwacha in annual aid to Zambia provided for medications and medical supplies.
Crazy stuff, isn't it? That's crazy. Africans need to stop. This is crazy. So, America provides medication to Zambia for some diseases and whatever that is, and money. The medication provided free or freely for the Zambian people is misused by some people in power. They investigated and they found over 2,000 pharmacies in Zambia reselling product they receive for free for the Zambian people. Who's eating the money? Yeah, in Africa we say eat the money. Who is eating the money? Eating the money means who's spending the money? Who's misusing the money? The Zambian representative said they will not tolerate any diplomats going public about things. They should follow the road, follow the way, follow the rules. Now, the American embassy said that they decided to go public after holding more than 30 fruitless meetings with senior Zambian officials. So Americans had noticed that Zambians are misusing the funds, the medication for HIV and TB and malaria that are providing to them. They're reselling it. Okay, reselling the things they send for free so they can get the money and have a second wife, a third wife, a fourth wife, crazy stuff. And the Americans say, we're not going to stand for this anymore. Okay, we're not going to allow this because this is American taxpayers' money we send you. You say Africans are beggars. You just beg. You beg for I'm sorry. You beg for medication. You beg for help. Now Americans cut aid for or HIV, people don't have HIV medication. Because even though HIV exists in Africa for a long time, Africans have not thought that let's create a laboratory where we can produce our own. Where's your mind? I don't know. Now America said, we're going to cut the funding. $50 million. We're not sending anymore. Is this racism or not? In response, Ayimbe said addressing the government through media amounted to interference and was in breach of diplomatic convention. My question is, do you think the president of Zambia is aware of this? Maybe he's not aware things are happening down there and he doesn't know about it. They want you to go through normal procedures so the president doesn't hear about it. We can mute any information from down if it's not public. Now, is this true or just fabricated information? Well, the US says last week they had presented its findings and alleged corruption to Zambian officials in April last year and had offered to help to stop further theft and to bring the culprits to justice. However, no action was taken by the Zambian authorities, they added. So Americans could track where the product had been stolen from and where they're being sold to. We want to help you so we can block this, but there was no action by the Zambian government. Now, some people can be involved without necessarily the heads knowing about it. Just because somebody's stealing doesn't mean the head is stealing. Maybe it's somebody down there. That's the person you need to get rid of or take care of. The Zambian government has done something. However, $50 million is a lot of money. The Zambian government seems to do something now. Zambia's Home Affairs Minister Jacob Mwimbu said that a forensic audit on alleged theft has been completed and 75 people have been arrested in a countrywide crackdown that saw more than 400 health facilities raided over the alleged scam.
In line with investigations into procurement irregularities at the Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency and several pharmaceutical facilities at a number of locations country, the task force raided 401 facilities, leading to the arrest of 75 individuals for various offenses.
400 health facilities raided. So 400 health facilities are involved in scam, thievery, and illegality. This is crazy. When these people call up countries shuttle countries and you get angry, why would you get angry? Now, why can't we Africans just do things normally? This is for free. It's given to you for free. Give it to the people for free. Why do you need to sell it? The other day I told you a story that I was in a country a long time ago where I saw a guy working in a farm, a black guy. And the farmer said to him, hey, I see you have a lot of brothers. I need about 30 to 50 people to come and work in the farm. Can you bring them for me? Guess what he did? He asked everybody for money to get a job. All of his friends were jobless. He didn't get one to say, come get a job. He said, no. You want a job, you must pay $100 or equivalent of $100. Why do you do that? You're all suffering, coming from a different country with difficulties, looking for a better life. You get an opportunity to get a job. 50 space, 50 place, 50 people. You want $100 per person. You got the job for free. And then you're surprised. You say, oh, our leaders. No, the leaders are only a reflection of a society. Trust me, that guy was picked random among the people. He's not special. He's just a reflection of who you are. If the leader's bad, maybe all you guys are bad. It's not him. He went to the same schools as you. He saw the same priests, same churches, same pastors as you. It's the same kind of parenting that they've had, that you've had. It's a shame. When they say you're a shithole country, you get upset. Don't call me a shithole. This is a shithole. What is it? Gonzalez said that an inspection carried out by U.S. officials at more than 2,000 pharmacies in Zambia last year had found most were selling drugs and medical supply donated by the U.S. So you open a pharmacy to resell things you get for free from another country. Come on, man. Why don't you just become like a province of America or something? Like Donald Trump is asking Canada. Canada is going to become a province. Trump wouldn't want you because you're not the type of people he wants. Absolutely not. Let me know how you feel about this. I hope this is not truth. If this is truth, it has to change. And this is not limited to Zambia. This is Africa for you. Again, this is for entertainment purpose only. God bless.